check the door at night when the hallway makes a sound. I don't wonder if it's you turning back around. Your absence doesn't interrupt the rhythm of my days. It just exists like empty space that learned to stay. Some habits fade so quietly you don't feel when they're gone. One day you notice you've been moving on. I don't wait for you anymore. I don't count the hours down. The night arrives and leaves again without your name around. I don't wait for you anymore, and nothing feels undone. Love didn't leave a hole in me, it left me. I stopped imagining your voice when my phone lights up. Stopped hoping for a sign or a reason to look up. The future doesn't feel like loss, it just feels undefined. Like a road that doesn't promise but still feels kind. I thought letting go would hurt like something tearing through, but it feels like setting down something I outgrew. I don't wait for you anymore, and I don't feel ashamed. I loved you in the only way I knew how to remain. I don't wait for you anymore. I let the moment pass. Some love is meant to live its life and then relax. Maybe love isn't meant to stay forever near. Maybe it's just meant to get you here. If I ever cross your mind like a half-remembered song, I hope it feels like something warm, not like something warm. I don't wait for you anymore, and I finally see loving you was never about you staying with me. I don't wait for you anymore, and the night feels true. I kept my heart open, and that was enough too. The sky grows pale, the dark is gone, and I keep living after love moves on. It wasn't meant to mean anything, but it did. Your hand brushed mine on the edge of the table. No spark, no rush, just heat where it landed. You didn't look up, I didn't pull away. The moment stayed longer than it needed to. I felt my breath change before my thoughts did. That quiet signal I used to ignore. Your hand brushed mine, and something paused. Not the world, just me. Your hand brushed mine, and I didn't run. I let the feeling pass through my chest and we kept talking like nothing changed, like we didn't feel it too. But silence learned to shape right between me and you. I noticed how my shoulders dropped, how the room felt closer in, not trapped, just held. I've learned the difference between wanting and fear. This felt quieter than both. Your hand brushed mine, and I didn't explain, didn't label the moment, didn't give it a name. Your hand brushed mine, and I understood. Connection doesn't shout when it's if touch is a language, I'm relearning the sound. Not every word needs to be loud. I stayed present. Your hand brushed mine, and that was enough. Not a promise, just proof. I can still feel things softly. The table cleared, the night moved on, but my hand remembered long after you were gone. Your hand brushed mine. I said your name today, and nothing tightened in my chest. It sounded like a word I once loved, now at rest. Your face came back for a moment, soft around the edges now, like something seen through fog that doesn't ask me how. Some memories stop demanding, they just arrive. You don't chase them anymore, you just know. It doesn't hurt to remember you. It doesn't pull me down. It feels like something that once mattered but isn't living now. It doesn't hurt to remember you. There's no ache, no fight, just a quiet kind of gratitude for a different life. I don't rewind the good or bad, they sit the same somehow. Time didn't blur the picture, it just changed where I stand now. Your laughter feels like weather, something that passed through me. It changed the air for a while, then set me free. I thought forgetting was the goal, or learning how to replace, but it was just learning how to give memory space. It doesn't hurt to remember you, and that feels strange to say. I carried you for so long, I thought the ache would stay. It doesn't hurt to remember you. It doesn't ask for more. Love limits for lifetime, then close the door. Maybe love isn't meant to be a wound or a scar. Maybe it's just a place you pass through, not where you are. If I see you in a dream, I won't reach or pretend. I'll let the moment be a moment, then end. It doesn't hurt to remember you, and I finally know loving you didn't trap my heart, it taught it how to go. It doesn't hurt to remember you, and that's the truth. What we were is still gentle, even after the night feels calm, the mind feels clear, and love becomes something warm, not here. We didn't fill the silence, and it didn't ask us to. We sat without speaking, like words had done enough. The space between our breaths felt strangely warm. Your shoulder close to mine touching but near, close enough to notice you were here. I used to fear quiet moments like they'd show me what I lacked, but this one felt complete without talking back. We sat without speaking and nothing felt wrong. The silence didn't stretch, it didn't feel long. We sat without speaking and I didn't need more. For once I wasn't waiting for something before. Nothing before. The clock moves somewhere else. Time forgot to lean on us. I watched the light change shape and trusted it would pass. You shifted slightly in your seat. I felt it in my chest, not like a spark, like a rest. I've shared silence that felt heavy, silence that asked to be broken. This one stayed gentle, like it already knew us. We sat without speaking and I stayed inside the moment. Didn't plan a next step, didn't aim the movement. We sat without speaking and I understood then. Some connections don't arrive, they settle in. If comfort is the opposite of needing to perform, then maybe this is closeness in its truest form. We sat without speaking and I felt safe somehow, not because of promises, but because of now. We sat without speaking and when the night was done, I didn't feel empty, I felt accompanied. The chairs stayed where they were, the room returned to still, but the quiet felt different after sharing it. We sat without speaking. I thought the night belonged to us, like it would wait or bend, but it kept moving all the same, like it always did then. Your hand slipped out of mine without needing a sign. The dark didn't take a side, it just passed time. Some moments feel important until the world moves on. realized they mattered, but weren't meant to last long. The night didn't ask for us, it didn't slow its pace. It held us for a moment, then gave us space. The night didn't ask for us to stay or decide. It let us love briefly, then let us slide. I don't argue with the ending, I don't wish it would have stayed. Some things aren't meant to finish, they're meant to fade. Your name feels like a passing sound carried on the air, not something calling me back, just there. I used to think love needed meaning, a reason or a cost, but maybe it was just a moment we crossed and then lost. The night didn't ask for us, and neither did time. We were only ever visitors, crossing a line. The night didn't ask for us to promise or pretend. It let us feel something real, then quietly maybe love isn't a destination or a permanent mark. Maybe it's just light passing through before the dark. If I feel you in the quiet, like a half-known sound, I don't hold it, I don't turn, I let it move around. The night didn't ask for us, and I don't mind. I loved you in a moment, outside of time. The night didn't ask for us, and now I see what we were was never missing. It just gotta be. The dark keeps moving, the heart stays calm, and love becomes a memory warm. Nothing was wrong, and that scared me. You were close enough to touch, but I kept my hand still, not out of distance, out of care. The moment felt balanced, like it could tip either way. And I didn't wanna be the one who made it sway. I've learned how easily good things can bruise, how one wrong movement can turn into proof. I was afraid to move, afraid to say too much, not because I didn't feel it, but because I did. I was afraid to move, afraid to change the tone. Some silences are fragile, like they wanna be left alone. Left alone. You breathed out slowly like you trusted the air. I matched your rhythm without meaning to. I didn't imagine tomorrow, didn't rewind the past. I just stayed careful so this could last. I used to think connection meant pushing at the door. Now I see how closeness sometimes asks for less. I was afraid to move, and maybe that was wise. Not every feeling needs to prove it's alive. I was afraid to move, and I stayed right there, letting the moment hold us without asking if love begins as stillness before it learns to speak, then maybe this is the part where it learns to breathe. I didn't rush it, I was afraid to move, but I didn't pull away. I chose the kind of courage that knows how to stay. I was afraid to move, and that's the truth tonight. Sometimes protecting something is the bravest The night stayed light, nothing fell through. I didn't move, and neither did you.
We stopped explaining what we were before we even knew. The words grew tired between us and slowly fell through. Your voice doesn't echo anymore, it just fades when it's done, like something that once mattered but doesn't need to run. Some love doesn't collapse, it simply thins until the silence feels normal and settles in. We became quiet eventually, not broken, not untrue, just two hearts learning how to breathe without the sound of you. We became quiet eventually, and nothing fought to stay. Love didn't leave dramatically, it just moved away. I don't reach for who we were when the night feels wide. The memory doesn't pull me back, it walks beside. Your name feels like a soft place I don't need to go. I know where it lives now, and that's enough to know. I thought silence meant losing or something undone, but it feels like the ending already came and went. We became quiet eventually and learned to stand alone. The quiet didn't empty us, it gave us room. We became quiet eventually, and I finally see love doesn't always ask to stay, to be real to me. Maybe love isn't meant to stay loud or bright. Maybe it's meant to soften into night. If I feel you cross my mind like a half-formed thought, I don't hold it, I don't chase, I let it dissolve. We became quiet eventually, and I don't mind. What we were lived its full life. In time, we became quiet eventually, and now I know some love doesn't end in loss. It ends slow. The night stays still, the heart feels true, and love becomes something quiet too. We didn't turn the lights off all the way. Your coat hung on the back of the chair like it knew it would stay. We talked about nothing important until nothing needed saying. I lay on my side of the bed, You stayed on yours. The space between us felt calm, not unsure. I've known nights that felt heavy, nights that wouldn't end. This one felt balanced, like it didn't want anything. We slept in the same room, and nothing crossed the line. No hands reaching in the dark, no rewinding time. We slept in the same room, and I didn't feel alone. For the first time in a while, night felt like home. Felt like home. I listened to your breathing till it found a pace, not counting it, just knowing it was there. The ceiling caught the street light, moving slow and thin. I watched it pass and let myself drift in. I used to brace for mornings after nights like these, but this one didn't borrow from tomorrow's needs. We slept in the same room, and nothing had to change. No promises were made, no words exchanged. We slept in the same room, and somehow that was enough. Not because it meant forever, but because it meant trust. If closeness doesn't rush you, if it lets you rest, then maybe this is how something begins best. We slept in the same room, and when the morning came, I didn't feel confusion, I didn't feel shame. We slept in the same room, and I understood that sometimes the safest thing is simply being there. The light crept in, soft and slow. Nothing asked, nothing owed. We slept in the same room. We passed each other quietly, like strangers in a crowd. I saw your face for half a second, then the moment bowed. You didn't stop, I didn't wait. The timing felt exact. Two lives moving forward without turning back. Some love doesn't circle back or ask to be explained. It just becomes a moment you don't relive again. We passed each other quietly, and nothing broke in two. The heart just kept on beating like it always knew. We passed each other quietly. No wait, no see. Just two people who once alive, now somewhere in between. I don't wonder what you felt, or if you saw me too. That question doesn't matter now. It already flew. Your memory feels finished, like a street I used to know. I don't walk there anymore, but I still let it go. I thought seeing you again would change something inside, but it only showed me how far I've come with time.
was enough for me. The street lights blur, the night moves on, and love becomes something already gone.
Morning came and slowly, like it didn't want to wake us. The room looked different in the light, not better, not worse, just honest, like it had nothing to prove. You moved a little in your sleep. I turned my head away, not to hide, just to let the moment stay. I've known mornings filled with doubt, questions rushing in too fast. This one waited like it understood the past. The morning stayed quiet, and I stayed too. No rush to explain, no plan to undo. The morning stayed quiet, and I didn't leave. I let the light touch everything, including me. Including me. We stood in the kitchen half awake, steam rising from the sink. Our words came out uneven, like they didn't need to link. You smiled without asking why. I noticed I smiled back, not because I was certain, but because I wasn't tense. I used to greet the day like it was something to survive. This one just arrived and let me be alive. The morning stayed quiet and nothing felt at risk. No labels hanging in the air, no future to fix. The morning stayed quiet and I felt okay. Not excited, not afraid, just If hope ever returns, this is how it will look. Not loud, not blinding, just overlook. I didn't run. The morning stayed quiet and I stayed in place. I didn't protect myself, I didn't brace. The morning stayed quiet and I finally knew I don't need certainty to choose.
morning stayed quiet.
We sat there without speaking, like the words already knew. There was nothing left to fix, nothing left to prove. Your eyes didn't ask me anything, mine didn't try to stay. The moment felt complete somehow, even as it slipped away. Some endings don't arrive with reasons or regret. They just reach a point where nothing's left unsaid. Nothing needed to be said, nothing needed to change. Love didn't break or disappear, it just finished its shape. Nothing needed to be said, and that felt kind, like a door closing softly behind time. I don't replay the sound of us or wonder what we missed. The past doesn't ask for anything, it already exists. Your name feels like a calm thought that doesn't need reply. I notice it, then let it go, the way clouds pass by. I thought silence meant losing or something undone, but it feels like arriving after a long roar. Nothing needed to be said, and nothing needed to stay. We were real for the time we had, then walked our separate ways. Nothing needed to be said, no weight, no fear, just the understanding that we were was never meant to ask for more. Maybe it was just a feeling we explored. If I think of you again, it won't pull me back. You were part of the motion, not the track. Nothing needed to be said, and I'm at peace. What we were didn't need closure to feel complete. Nothing needed to be said, home. The night feels open, the heart feels still, and love becomes something that lived and will. I didn't say it out loud, I barely thought it. We walked a block without a plan, let the street decide. Your shoulder brushed against my sleeve, I didn't step aside. The sky fell wide above us, not heavy, not too close, like it wasn't asking questions, it just let us go. I've learned how dangerous big hopes can be, so I kept this one small enough to breathe. I let myself hope a little, not enough to fall, just enough to feel like I could if I wanted to. I let myself hope a little, and I didn't rush ahead. I didn't build a future, I just stayed in this step. This step. You talked about nothing special, I listened like it mattered, not because it changed my life, but because it didn't shatter. I noticed how my chest stayed calm, no warning bells inside, just space where fear used to live, quiet and wide. I don't need forever to take a breath, I just need this moment to feel safe enough.
myself hope a little, and that felt new. Not because I needed saving, but because I chose to. I let myself hope a little, and for now that's enough. I don't need to know the ending to trust this let myself hope a little. I thought something would remain after all this time. A trace, a sound, a pull, some reason to rewind. But even the silence softened, even the night moved on. The place where you once lived feels gone. Some love doesn't leave a mark, it leaves a season. And when it ends, you don't need a reason. Even the echoes let go. Nothing's calling me back. The past feels finished now, not heavy, just intact. Even the echoes let go of what we used to be. I don't carry you anymore. You don't carry me. Your name doesn't linger here. It passes like the air. I notice it, then it fades without asking where. I don't guard the memory, I don't lock the door. The heart learn how to stay open without needing more. I thought love would leave a shadow, something I'd always feel, but it just taught me how to know what's real. Even complete me. Maybe love is just sound passing through a room. It changes the air for a while, then leaves no wound. If I ever think of you, it won't slow my pace. You were part of the atmosphere, not the place. Even the echoes let go, and so did I, not with effort or pain, just time. Even the echoes let go, and now I know what we were has its own life and its own The night holds nothing, the heart feels clear, and love becomes something that was here. The thought came quietly and stayed longer than I wanted. I felt okay for a moment. That's what scared me most. Like calm before a question I didn't want to pose. You laughed and I felt lighter. Then something pulled me back, not to the past exactly, just to what I lack. I've learned how quickly good things can become something you're afraid to lean on. What if I lose this too? If I let it grow? What if opening my hands means there's more to let go? What if I lose this too? If I finally trust, not the love, not the person, just the piece I just touched. Just touched. I watched the fear arrive without a sound. You didn't ask permission, it just sat down. You didn't know What if I lose this too, and still choose to try? What if loss isn't the reason I should live closed inside? What if I lose this too, and that's not the end? What if loving again means losing and still opening my hands without fades? The night stays wide. I don't answer it, I just let it pass by. What if I lose this too?
There's nothing missing anymore, or nothing calling out. The room feels settled in itself without a sound. I don't search the dark for answers or wait for something new. The quiet doesn't ask me anything, it just stays true. Some endings don't feel like endings, they feel like rest, like finally setting something down inside the chest. This is the quiet that stayed after everything moved on. Not empty, not afraid, just calm. This is the quiet that stayed when love was done. Nothing to carry forward, nothing to outrun. Your name doesn't live here now, it doesn't need a place. It passed through like a season, then released its shape. I don't measure where I am by where we used to be. The present feels complete enough, just being me. I thought silence meant losing or something undone, but it feels like standing still after a long run. This is the quiet that stayed, and I'm okay inside. Nothing pulling at my thoughts, nothing left to hide. This is the quiet that stayed, and now I see love doesn't always leave a mark, it leaves clarity.
was just a sound that passed through my life, not meant to stay forever, but meant to arrive. If I think of you tonight, it won't bend my ground. You were part of the silence, not the sound. This is the quiet that stayed, and I let it be. Not lonely, not afraid, just free. This is the quiet that stayed after love withdrew, and I'm still here, still true. The night holds still, the heart feels light, and I remain in quiet. I didn't rehearse it, I just said it. We were walking, not facing each other, like it made it easier somehow. The streetlight flickered once, and I took that as now. I said I wasn't great with beginnings, that I move a little slow. You didn't stop me, you let the words go. My voice didn't shake, but my chest did. I said it anyway and waited. I told you I was scared, not of you, but of letting something matter the way this could. I told you I was scared, and I didn't dress it up. I didn't ask for reassurance, I just showed up. My past, you nodded like you understood that some truths move fast. You said we could take it slowly, said there was no race, and something in my shoulders finally lost its brace. I've carried fear like armor, like it kept me safe, but it got heavy when I spoke your name. I told you I was scared, and you stayed right there. Didn't pull me closer, didn't step away. I told you I was scared, and for the first time, fear didn't get bigger when it met the light. I told you I was scared and nothing fell apart. You didn't promise the future, you respected my heart. I told you I was scared, and that was the start. Not of love, but of trust, learning how to be honest in the dark. The night kept moving, the streets stayed wide. I didn't feel smaller for letting you inside. I told you I was scared.
Said your name into the dark, just to hear the sound. Nothing echoed back to me, and that felt calm. Not empty, not unfinished, just still. Like a thought that reached its end and learned how to be real. Some silence answers you better than words ever could. It doesn't promise anything, it just feels good. Nothing echoed back, and I didn't need it to. The night stayed wide, and so did I. Nothing echoed back from what we used to be. I finally stopped listening for something that wasn't calling me. I don't carry conversations that never took place. The past feels settled now in its own space. Your memory doesn't wander, it doesn't ask to stay. It feels like something complete that found its way. I thought closure would arrive like a sound or sign, but it came like quiet, right on time. Nothing echoed back, and that's how I knew love had finished speaking, and so had I too. Nothing echoed back, no call, no plea, just the sound of breathing returning to me. Maybe love was never meant to answer every call. Maybe it was just a voice that taught me how to fall and stand tall. If I think of you tonight, it won't turn me around.
heart stays clear, and I remain here. You didn't say much, and that mattered. I finished what I was saying and waited for the shift, the moment where people lean in or try to fix. But you just kept walking, matched my pace like there was nowhere else you needed to be. I've learned to read urgency like a warning sign, but there was none in you, and my chest believed it. You didn't rush me, didn't pull, didn't push. You let the silence breathe like it should. You didn't rush me, and something eased. Trusted and arrived loudly. It settled in quietly. If I wanted coffee, then waited for my nod. Didn't turn it into meaning, didn't make it a plot. Your hand stayed close to mine, but didn't cross the line. And for the first time, that felt kind. I've mistaken pressure for being wanted before. This felt like space and something more. You didn't rush me, and I stayed where I was. I didn't feel small for asking for trust. You didn't rush me, and I could tell you weren't trying to win me. You were letting me If patience is a language, you spoke it well. Not in promises, but in how you stood there. I relaxed. You didn't rush me, and I didn't retreat. I felt seen without feeling seen through. You didn't rush me, and that was enough. I didn't fall, I softened and learned how to trust. The night stayed open, the road stayed wide. I didn't need certainty to stay by your side. You didn't rush me. I turned off the light tonight and nothing followed me. No memory knocking at the door, no you, no we. The room stayed quiet on its own, like it knew what to do. I lay there breathing normally and didn't think of you. Some habits leave so gently you don't feel when they're gone. You only notice later you've been resting all along. I fell asleep without thinking of you, and nothing felt wrong. The night didn't ask me questions, it just moved along. I fell asleep without thinking of you. No ache, no relief, just the quiet sound of breathing returning to me. To trace the ceiling like it might say your name. Tonight it's just a ceiling, and that feels the same. Your absence doesn't echo, it doesn't take up space. It feels like something finished without being erased. I thought letting go would feel like something breaking through, but it feels like sleep arriving when you're due. I fell asleep without thinking of you, and that felt kind. Not forgetting, not denying, just peace of mind. I fell asleep without thinking of you, and now I see love doesn't have to stay awake to live with me. Maybe love was never meant to follow every dream. Maybe it was just a warmth between. If I see you in my sleep, you won't pull me back. You'll pass like everything else, and that's a fact. I fell asleep without thinking of you, and that's okay. Some love finishes quietly at the end of the day. I fell asleep without thinking of you, and when morning comes, I'll wake up still myself, still one. The night grows still, the mind feels clear, and love becomes something that doesn't need to appear. We were standing side by side like before, nothing asking for attention, nothing more. The space between us felt familiar, safe enough to stay. But something in my chest said it's okay. I've learned how to protect myself by not choosing at all. But standing still can feel like leaving if you stay there too long. So I moved a little closer, not to rush, not to prove, just enough to feel the warmth without losing you. I moved a little closer, and I didn't brace. I let the moment find me at its own pace. Own pace. You didn't look surprised, didn't step away. You just adjusted slightly like it made sense. That's when I knew this wasn't fragile, it wasn't something I'd break by being gentle and true. I don't need big gestures to feel secure. I just need to know I can move toward you. So I moved a little closer, and nothing changed, but everything felt steadier in that space. I moved a little closer, and I stayed right there, not because I was certain, but because I cared. If love ever starts again, this is how it will begin. Not with fire, but with permission. I chose to stay. I moved a little closer, and I didn't disappear. I was still myself, just nearer. I moved a little closer, and that was my way of saying I'm here, and I